All right, so we're going to talk about who we are as awareness. Awareness is neutral, which means that the appearances that you see in your reality, they are either going to show up as a reflection of your neutrality, or they're going to show up as your resonance. And any appearance that doesn't seem to show up as either two of those things is an appearance that should be treated as neutral. Okay? Because if it's not treated as neutral, then anything other than neutrality is identification. Okay? So that's something to really be clear on. At this point in time, when you want to clean up your awareness, you remember who you are, which is through neutrality. So as you go through whatever it is that you're seeing in your awareness, the easiest thing for you to do is to remind yourself through an affirmation of, I'm still neutral. I'm still neutral, right? And what is going on when you say to yourself, I'm still neutral? Well, as you look at out at your reality and you're saying, I'm still neutral, it's acknowledging that I'm still neutral. And whatever it is that I see in my reality as an appearance, it is not my job to judge it. Regardless of how it seems. If it looks like something that I don't want, it's none of my business. Why? Because I'm neutral. Again, an unwanted reality is not something I should be taking care of because it's nothing that I want to deal with anyway. I'm going to remain neutral. Unwanted realities are none of my business. If it's a positive reality, it's not something that I need to take care of because my resonance of being automatically produces those things in my awareness by default. So, me acknowledging that I am neutrality takes care of life in general. It's just about us remembering that we're neutral no matter what we see. So it's really just one thing that you would have to remember. So if there's anything that your ego would want to support, and even if it feels like, well, I just want to support this or manage this, then give it the role of acknowledging neutrality. Remember, ego, we are neutral. Regardless of whether we are seeing a desired reality or not, we're neutral, which means there's nothing that we have to do as ego either way. The good resonating reality will reveal itself to us without us interfering. If we affirm along the way, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But we are supported regardless. If anything, by us acknowledging our own neutrality, we keep ourselves out of engaging unwanted perceptions and unwanted reality. That's really what our self-acknowledgement and our self-awareness around remembering that we are neutral actually does. It keeps us out of identifying as the unwanted. So we're not striving towards what we want. What we want is what we already are. The only thing that seemingly eclipses people in their awareness is the unwanted reality tempting the ego to do something about it. This is where the ego steps in and says, oh, remember, we're neutral. So there's nothing that we have to do either way. Because if I don't have to do anything to manifest my positive reality, because I know that that's actually my true nature due to resonance, then I would have to do even less for an unwanted reality. Meaning the unwanted realities are irrelevant. And this is why people say, stop trying to fix something that you don't want. Stop all engagement, all identification, all judgment. If you see something that you don't want, remind yourself that you're neutral. And when you're neutral, then everything that you see that you don't want has to release itself from your awareness. Because in neutrality, your perception and your awareness can't take on limitations. And everything that you don't want is an actual limitation. It wouldn't be there unless somebody said that it was so. So to undo the things that you see are represented as things that you don't want, this is why you remind yourself you're neutral. I'm neutral. That's it. Just remember, oh, yeah, I'm still neutral. Whatever, anything that you feel, sensations, oh, I'm just remembering that I'm still neutral. There's nothing that I have to do about anything. That's the only thing that you have to remind yourself throughout the day. I'm neutral. There's nothing that I have to do. I'm neutral. There's nothing that I have to do. Everything that is mine is already manifesting to me right now, right here, right now. There's nothing that I have to do because resonance is always manifesting my favor at all times without me having to do so. Me manifesting is effortless, and me manifesting to my aligned resonance is also effortless. So the only thing that I'm doing as an ego is just remembering who I am. I'm neutral, and I am undistracted by anything that I see.